There is a quiet moment settling over the evening. A gentle weariness rests in the body. The day has spoken many words, and now the heart longs for fewer. Thoughts slow. Guarded places soften. The light is lower. Shadows stretch kindly across the room. Breath becomes more noticeable. This is the hour when striving loosens its grip, when the soul senses it is safe to rest, when bedtime draws near without urgency, and longing rises not for answers, but for peace. Let the shoulders fall slightly. Let the jaw unclench. Let the hands rest where they are. Let the breath move in slowly, and out gently. Let the eyelids grow heavy. Let the room remain quiet. If these prayers bring you peace, take a moment to like this video, subscribe for more nightly prayers, and share where you're listening from tonight. Your presence and words help keep this space gentle and growing. Now, take another slow breath. Let us begin this prayer together. Holy God, in the stillness of this evening, a heart comes before you quietly, not with polished words, not with strength on display, but with openness, with weariness, with hope softened by the night. There is a sacred hush here, a sense that you are already near, already attentive, already gentle. This moment is offered to you without defense, as lamplight glows softly, as the world outside slows, as the soul settles into your presence. Faith remembers what your word whispers in calm assurance, that those who trust in you are like living trees, rooted deeply where your dwelling is, nourished by mercy that does not fail, growing quietly under your faithful care, even when the night stretches long, even when the heart feels tender. Your steadfast love remains constant, unshaken, unfading, a shelter not built by effort, a home formed by grace. Here in this sacred pause, peace is not chased, it is received. Safety is not earned, it is given. Your nearness surrounds every breath. Your care holds every unspoken concern. Rest is offered like still water, like an olive tree standing secure in gentle air, like a promise that does not rush, inviting the soul to lie down without fear. The night continues to deepen gently. Sounds soften. Edges blur. The world feels farther away, and the inner space grows quieter. There is no need to hurry this moment. No need to hold the day any longer. The heart begins to slow its pace, like footsteps easing as home comes into view, like a lamp turned low in a peaceful room. A breath moves in, unforced. A breath moves out, released. The body remembers how to be still. Muscles loosen without instruction. The weight of the day settles downward, as if the ground itself is willing to carry it, as if the night has been waiting for this surrender. Holy God, In this calm unfolding, there is a quiet offering being made, not spoken aloud, yet fully known by you. All that was held tightly through the hours, all that remained guarded, all that asked to be managed or understood, is now placed gently before you, without explanation, without demand, simply laid down. There is relief in not needing to resolve everything tonight. Relief in trusting that your steadfast love does not depend on clarity, or strength, or vigilance. Your care remains present even when the mind grows drowsy, even when thoughts drift, even when words fade into silence. As the evening air rests softly, as starlight watches without speaking, the soul senses your faithfulness like a steady root beneath the surface, unseen, yet strong, holding fast through every season, sustaining life quietly, patiently, without urgency, without fear. This prayer does not ask for signs or assurances. It rests in what is already true, that your love endures through night and morning alike, that your presence does not withdraw when eyes close, that your mercy keeps watch when human effort sleeps. Here, in this gentle slowing, trust begins to deepen without force, like soil settling around a planted tree, like calm water smoothing its surface. The heart leans into you naturally, because you are near, because you are steady, because you are kind. Nothing more is required in this moment. No striving, no holding, only this quiet awareness, this sacred easing into rest, as the night holds space for peace, and your steadfast love holds everything else. The night feels fuller now, as though silence itself has weight, not heavy, but comforting, wrapping the room in calm presence. Time slows its movement. Moments stretch softly, and the heart senses there is space to release what has been carried. The day lingers only as a faint echo. Voices grow distant. Concerns lose their sharp edges. What once pressed closely now drifts farther away, like leaves settling on still water, like dust resting after motion has ceased. A breath rises gently, a breath falls away. The body follows the rhythm without effort, chest lifting, then easing, hands resting quietly, shoulders no longer braced. The night receives each exhale kindly. Holy God, there is a laying down happening here. Not dramatic, not spoken loudly, just the quiet choice to stop holding everything alone. What was guarded is loosened. What was clenched begins to open. What felt necessary to control is placed into your keeping. Trust forming slowly, like roots growing unseen. The heart does not need to recount the hours, or sort through what was unfinished. There is freedom in knowing you are already aware, already attentive, already present in every detail that is now released. Your steadfast love does not ask for a report. It simply receives and remains. As the room grows dimmer, as lamplight softens, there is a sense of being surrounded, not watched with expectation, but held with compassion. Your presence feels like gentle ground beneath tired feet, like shade offered without request, like mercy that meets the soul where it rests. Faith settles quietly here, not rising with force, but resting with confidence, trusting that what is surrendered is safe with you, trusting that the night is not empty, but filled with your care, trusting that sleep itself is a gift held within your steadfast love. The mind grows less active. Thoughts pass without attachment. There is no need to follow them, no need to answer them. They come, and they go, like the evening breeze through olive branches, soft, unhurried, passing peacefully. In this gentle letting go, the heart becomes lighter, not because everything is solved, but because nothing needs to be carried alone. Your faithfulness steadies what feels fragile. Your love remains constant as the night deepens, offering rest without condition, inviting the soul to remain still. Stillness continues to settle, not sudden, not complete, but gradual, like dusk turning fully into night. The room seems to breathe along with the heart, quiet expanding, space opening, nothing pressing in, nothing pulling away. There is comfort in this slowing, in allowing the body to rest where it is, supported, unguarded. The surface beneath feels steady. The air feels gentle. The night feels patient, as if all of creation has agreed to pause together. A breath comes in softly. A breath leaves just as gently. The rhythm feels familiar, ancient, like something remembered rather than learned. The body knows how to rest. The soul remembers how to be still. Holy God, in this widening calm, there is a quiet trust forming, not built by effort, but by your faithful presence. A trust that does not need to speak loudly, does not need to convince. It simply settles, like a tree rooted deeply in good soil, drawing nourishment without striving. Here, the heart rests in the assurance of your steadfast love, a love that does not waver with circumstance, a love that remains constant in the dark, as constant as the stars above unseen clouds, as dependable as the earth beneath resting feet. Your care surrounds what feels vulnerable. Your mercy covers what feels uncertain. There is no rush to arrive anywhere else. This moment is enough. This quiet is sufficient. Your presence fills the space completely, not with noise, but with peace, not with answers, but with rest. As the mind softens, thoughts grow fewer. Spaces between them grow wider. Silence becomes welcoming. A place to settle rather than avoid. A place where the soul can breathe freely, held in the calm of your nearness. Trust deepens not through words, but through remaining. Remaining in stillness. Remaining in quiet confidence. Remaining under the gentle covering of your steadfast love. Like branches resting in the night air. Like roots held securely beneath the soil. Nothing needs to be added to this moment. Nothing needs to be taken away. Everything necessary is already present. Your faithfulness continues through every hour. Your love watches over this resting place, offering peace that does not fade with sleep, inviting the heart to remain here, at ease, unguarded, safe. The quiet now feels deeper, as though the night has fully arrived, not with darkness that unsettles, but with calm that enfolds gently. The edges of the day have softened completely, and what remains is a sense of being held in stillness. Breath continues its slow rhythm, in and out, each movement unforced, each pause unhurried. The body settles more fully into rest, supported without effort, carried by the simple gift of this moment. Holy God, in this peaceful hour, trust stirs quietly within, not as something new, but as something remembered, a knowing placed deep within the soul, that your steadfast love has never faltered, that it has held every season, every night, every morning, without weakening, without end. Here, confidence grows without strain, not confidence in circumstance, but confidence in you, a gentle assurance that remains even when eyes close, even when consciousness drifts. Your presence does not withdraw. Your care does not sleep. Your faithfulness continues its quiet watch. As the room rests in shadow and soft light, as the air remains still, there is a sense of being planted securely, like a living tree near steady water, drawing nourishment unseen, held firm by roots deep in mercy, thriving not through effort, but through faithful provision. The heart no longer searches for what it needs. It has found enough here, in your nearness, in your unchanging love, in the gentle certainty that this night is safe. That rest is welcomed. That surrender is met with kindness. Thoughts drift like clouds across a quiet sky, not demanding attention, not stirring concern. They pass, and the sky remains wide, calm, secure. Your steadfast love like the horizon, constant even as thoughts fade. In this stillness, trust becomes rest. Rest becomes peace. Peace becomes quiet confidence. The soul leans fully into what has always been true. that you are near, that you are faithful, that your love surrounds this moment completely. There is nothing left to hold tightly, nothing left to guard, only this gentle abiding, this sacred pause before sleep, where your presence fills every breath, and your steadfast love offers rest without condition. The night continues its quiet work, drawing the heart inward, lowering the volume of the world, inviting a deeper release. There is no signal to move, no reason to remain alert, only the gentle permission to let go a little more. Breath flows easily now, slower, softer, each inhale received, each exhale given freely. The body settles into its own weight, resting without resistance, as if it has been waiting for this surrender. Holy God, in this deepening calm, there is a willingness forming, a willingness to trust beyond understanding, to rest beyond reasoning, to release not just the day, but the need to manage what comes next. This surrender is quiet. It does not announce itself. It simply opens its hands. Here, the soul leans into your steadfast love, not as a last effort, but as a natural place of rest. Like returning home after a long journey, your presence feels familiar, steady, welcoming, unchanged by the hours that have passed. There is safety in knowing you remain constant, that your care does not shift with emotion, that your love does not depend on wakefulness. Even now, as awareness begins to soften, you remain attentive. Your mercy continues its gentle watch. The heart releases expectations, releases outcomes, releases the need to hold everything together. What was once carried tightly is now entrusted to you, placed into hands that are faithful, hands that have never failed, hands that hold without strain. As the night air remains still, as shadows rest quietly, there is a sense of being covered, not hidden away, but protected, surrounded by a love that does not withdraw, a love that shelters gently, like branches offering shade. This surrender feels natural, unforced. It flows from trust, from the deep knowing that rest is safe here, that nothing essential will be lost by letting go, that everything surrendered is held more securely in your care. In this place of yielding, peace deepens, not as something achieved, but as something received. The soul settles into your steadfast love, allowing it to carry what is too heavy to bear, allowing it to remain present through the night. The stillness now feels protective, like a quiet covering drawn gently over the heart. Nothing intrudes, nothing presses for attention. The night seems to stand watch, holding space for rest to deepen without interruption. Breath continues its calm rhythm, almost unnoticed now, The body moves closer to sleep. Muscles loose. Weight fully surrendered to the place of rest. Supported without effort. As though even gravity has softened. Holy God, in this hushed moment, trust rests more fully in you. There is no need to stay vigilant. No need to remain alert. Your faithful watch replaces all striving. Your steadfast love becomes the shelter beneath which the soul rests. Quiet, dependable, unchanging. The heart no longer scans the night for safety. It has found safety in your presence. A presence that does not come and go. A presence that remains through every hour. Your care feels like a gentle boundary. Not limiting, but securing what rests within it. As the mind drifts, thoughts grow lighter. They arise briefly, then dissolve. Like ripples fading on still water, the surface returns to calm. Untroubled, clear, at peace. Here, beneath your faithful watch, the soul rests without fear, trusting that nothing escapes your attention, trusting that love stands guard where wakefulness fades. Your mercy surrounds every breath. Your kindness covers every moment of this night. There is a sense of being planted firmly, rooted in something steady and enduring, not swayed by passing worries, not shaken by unseen hours ahead. Your steadfast love holds firm beneath the surface, strengthening what cannot be seen, sustaining life quietly through the dark. The night no longer feels long. It feels held, carried within your care. Time itself seems gentle here, moving without urgency, allowing rest to deepen naturally, without effort, without concern. In this sheltered stillness, the soul leans fully into rest, trusting the one who keeps watch, trusting the love that does not falter, trusting that sleep comes as a gift, safely, peacefully, under your faithful care. The quiet feels complete now, as though the night has reached its fullest calm. Nothing stirs. Nothing calls for attention. The space feels settled, held in a gentle balance of stillness and breath. The body rests deeply, limbs heavy, movements minimal, breath slow and even, awareness soft around the edges, the mind drifting without effort, like a leaf resting on unmoving water. Holy God, in this deep peace, the soul abides in you, not striving to feel, not reaching for words, simply remaining, like a tree planted securely in a quiet place, roots drawing nourishment unseen, branches resting in the calm night air. Your steadfast love surrounds this resting place, not as a distant promise, but as a present reality, close, encompassing, gentle, a love that does not demand attention, yet never withdraws, a love that remains constant through every breath. Here, trust feels natural, unforced. It flows from the deep knowing that you are near, that you are faithful, that nothing essential is missing in this moment. Your care fills every quiet space. Your presence rests within the stillness itself. The night seems to breathe along with the soul, inhaling calm, exhaling tension. There is no resistance, no holding back, only this peaceful agreement to rest fully, to be supported, to be held. As thoughts slow, as awareness fades towards sleep, your love remains clear and steady, like a gentle light that does not flicker, illuminating without brightness, offering comfort without disturbance. The heart rests in this assurance, that even in sleep, you remain present. Even in silence, you remain attentive. Your steadfast love does not depend on awareness. It holds through every stage of rest, through every quiet hour of the night. Nothing more is needed now. This moment is complete. Peace has found its place. Trust has settled deeply. The soul remains like a planted tree, secure, nourished, at rest, abiding in your faithful presence. The night deepens further. A soft hush settles over every sound. Even the air seems to pause, waiting with patience as the soul leans into stillness. Shadows stretch slowly across the walls, gentle and unhurried, as though time itself is breathing alongside this resting heart. Breath moves effortlessly now, in and out, rising and falling like a quiet tide. The body surrenders more fully with each exhale. Shoulders drop naturally. Hands rest easily. The weight of the day seems carried away by the calm of night. Holy God! In this sacred quiet, trust grows quietly within the heart, like roots pressing deeper into nourishing soil. Not by effort, not by force, but simply by being held in your presence. Your steadfast love surrounds this stillness completely, protecting, comforting, sustaining, a silent assurance that all is safe in your care. Here, the soul leans more fully into surrender, letting go of thoughts that lingered too long, releasing concerns that pressed too hard, allowing your faithfulness to take their place. A faithful watch that does not tire, a love that does not waver, a care that does not fade with darkness. Even now, as sleep draws nearer, the heart remains rooted in you, like a tree planted by quiet waters, its branches resting in the gentle night air, its roots nourished by steady streams of mercy. Every part sustained, every worry softened by your presence. There is a gentle rhythm here, of inhaling peace, exhaling surrender, of the night holding the soul tenderly, of trust deepening without struggle, of faith resting in the unchanging nature of your love. a stillness that is both refuge and embrace. The mind quiets. Images fade into soft shadows. Silence becomes a gentle companion, and the heart rests without strain, knowing that your care surrounds every moment, that your steadfast love stands as a quiet guardian through the night, that the soul is fully safe in your gentle keeping. Nothing more is required in this sacred space. The night carries what needs to be held. The heart rests without vigilance. Trust flows like a quiet stream through the soul, and peace settles fully into every corner of being. The night now feels tender and complete. Every sound softened. Every shadow settled into its quiet place. There is a sense of time stretching gently, holding the heart in a calm embrace, allowing the soul to breathe deeply without hurry, to exist fully in this moment of rest. Breath moves with ease, in and out, filling the body softly, releasing tension naturally. The shoulders rest heavily yet lightly. The hands lie without strain. The weight of the day dissolves slowly into stillness. Holy God, in this hour, surrender deepens naturally. The soul leans into your steadfast love with quiet trust. Not from obligation, not from trying, but from the simple certainty that you are present, that you hold every fragment of this heart with care, that nothing is too small or too fragile to escape your gentle attention. The heart rests in the knowledge of your unchanging faithfulness, like a tree planted firmly beside still waters, nourished quietly, steadily, deeply, its roots reaching into mercy and grace that do not falter, its branches lifted softly in the evening air, secure in your watchful presence. All lingering worries now seem distant, like leaves drifting slowly on a gentle stream. They come briefly, then float away, leaving the mind lighter, the heart calmer, the soul open to the quiet peace that you provide without effort. Your love surrounds every corner of this stillness, filling every space that once held tension. Every quiet pause now becomes a reminder of your care, a reminder that rest is not earned but received, that peace is not achieved but allowed, that sleep itself is a sacred gift held within your faithful hands. As the body and soul settle further into calm, trust grows deeper without needing to speak, without needing to prove itself, simply existing in the security of your presence. Like the evening breeze passing softly through olive branches, unseen yet felt in every gentle movement, a presence both steady and tender. The heart begins to float lightly in this surrender, letting go of what cannot be carried further, feeling held instead by love that does not falter, protected by mercy that does not sleep, embraced by faithfulness that does not tire, and invited to rest fully in what has already been promised. There is nothing to force, nothing to chase, only the simple invitation to remain here, to breathe slowly, to trust deeply, to rest completely. while the night continues its quiet watch. And your steadfast love surrounds everything within this room. The night feels like a gentle canopy, soft and protective, a quiet covering that wraps the heart without weight. Every breath moves freely in this calm space. The body rests more fully with each passing moment. The mind softens, and the soul leans into the presence of God without effort. Breath comes in quietly, exhaling slowly. The chest rises and falls with ease. Muscles loosen further. Hands rest where they naturally fall. The night seems to cradle the entire body, as if the air itself were aware of each need for comfort and ease. Holy God, here, in this sacred pause, there is a dwelling in your presence, a gentle abiding that requires nothing from the soul but openness. No achievements to measure, no strength to display, only the quiet reception of your steadfast love, which surrounds the heart completely and keeps watch while the world outside sleeps. This resting presence feels tender yet strong, like a quiet valley where streams flow softly, like trees standing in still water under starlight, like hands resting gently in yours without thought or effort. The soul experiences a protection that is not fearful, but peaceful, safe, serene. All lingering unrest seems to fade, as though it recognizes it no longer needs attention. The mind drifts toward gentle calm. Thoughts dissolve into the soft rhythms of night, and the heart rests securely in the knowledge of your care. Here, trust becomes stillness. Faith becomes a quiet anchor. Peace spreads through every fiber of being. Every corner of the body and mind feels embraced, held tenderly by a love that never wavers, a mercy that remains even in darkness, a presence that watches without intrusion. The soul begins to feel weightless in this resting presence, as though carried on a soft evening breeze. Every tension loosens. Every thought that pressed tightly now softens and floats away. All that is left is the sacred awareness of being held, fully, completely, without condition. Holy God, your presence now fills the quiet spaces between breaths. A light that does not burn, a warmth that does not force, a love that surrounds every part of the soul, offering deep and unbroken rest, encouraging the heart to surrender further, to remain fully in this gentle and protective stillness. The night deepens like soft velvet, quiet stretching across the room and heart alike. Every sound softened, every thought settling into gentle rhythm. The air feels still yet alive, holding the soul tenderly, offering space for full surrender without rush or demand. Breath flows naturally, in and out, a steady, gentle tide that carries rest deeper with each movement. The body feels heavier yet supported. Limbs sink into the surface beneath. The heart loosens in its rhythm. Each exhale a quiet release of lingering tension. Holy God, in this sacred hour, confidence grows silently within the soul. Not the loud confidence of human strength, but a quiet assurance that your steadfast love is present, that your care does not waver with the night, that nothing has been lost and nothing is unprotected. The heart leans into this truth, feeling safe without needing to prove it. There is a rhythm to this resting presence, a slow and gentle unfolding of trust, like streams running under moonlight, unseen yet steady, like roots pressed deep into nourishing soil, steady, faithful, enduring, holding all that is tender without strain. The mind drifts lightly, passing thoughts fade without resistance. No need to grasp them, no need to follow them. They appear briefly and dissolve, like starlight, reflected softly on still waters. Everything is allowed to remain quiet. Nothing is forced, nothing is chased. Your steadfast love surrounds every part of this being, filling spaces that once carried worry, covering moments that felt fragile or uncertain, providing a foundation beneath the soul, a shelter in which peace grows naturally, unhurried, unbroken, eternal in its quiet strength. The heart leans further into this security, surrendering what remains tightly held, trusting fully in your presence. Knowing the soul is cradled without need for action, allowing the body to rest, allowing the mind to soften, allowing the spirit to abide quietly in your care. All is still, all is held, all is enough. Nothing more is required than to remain here, breathing slowly, feeling your love encompass every part of being, and letting peace settle fully into the night. The night flows gently onward, soft shadows stretch across the room. The air seems to breathe alongside the heart, a quiet rhythm moving through every space. The body rests completely, muscles relaxed, limbs at ease, the mind drifting with gentle tides. Breath rises and falls slowly, in and out, each exhale releasing what was once held tightly, each inhale bringing a quiet nourishment. The heart begins to feel lighter, the soul growing calmer, as though the night itself carries what the day could not. Holy God, in this tender hour, your faithfulness becomes visible in the stillness, not in grand displays, not in words, but in the steady, gentle assurance that you remain near, that every part of the soul is attended to, every concern held tenderly, every unrest met with mercy. Nothing slips beyond your care. Here, trust deepens like water filling a hidden well. Silently, steadily, without effort, the soul rests in your steadfast love, knowing that what is surrendered is not lost, but held safely within your presence, protected, cherished, supported. Thoughts come and go like soft wind through olive branches. No urgency, no pressure. They pass and fade into quiet, while the heart learns the rhythm of remaining in stillness, remaining in your care, remaining in peace. Every breath becomes a prayer in itself, a quiet lifting of the soul toward you, a soft acknowledgement of your nearness, a gentle recognition that rest is a gift, offered freely by the one whose love never falters, whose faithfulness holds. Through every hour, the body surrenders more fully with each passing moment, weight sinking into the surface beneath, tension loosening completely, the heart and mind aligning with the quiet presence that surrounds them, as if every fiber of being has remembered how to rest, how to trust, how to dwell safely in your love. Holy God, your mercy whispers softly through the night, encouraging the soul to lie still, encouraging the mind to let go, encouraging the heart to remain untroubled. There is nothing left to hold tightly, nothing left to carry alone, only the calm assurance of your steadfast presence. The night feels like a gentle embrace, surrounding the heart, cradling the mind, wrapping the body in quiet stillness. Each breath flows slowly, in and out, like a soft wind passing through olive trees, bringing a calm that penetrates deeply. The body rests fully, muscles releasing any lingering tension, hands lying gently, shoulders heavy yet light, the weight of the day melting into the quiet, as if the earth itself carries what was once pressed tightly. Holy God, here, in this tender stillness, the soul dwells in your love, not through striving, not through effort, but by remaining, by trusting, by simply being. Your steadfast love fills every corner, a faithful presence that does not waver, a mercy that does not tire, a peace that does not falter. Thoughts come softly, briefly, like shadows passing over a starlit valley. No need to follow, no need to hold. They drift and fade, leaving a vast space of quiet awareness, a calm room within the heart where your love dwells. Here, confidence grows quietly, not spoken, aloud, not demanded, but felt, a quiet recognition that everything surrendered is safe, that every fear released is held tenderly, that every restless thought finds its rest in your care. The soul leans further into this abiding. The heart feels lighter, trust deepens without force. The night becomes a soft companion, guiding the spirit into a peaceful rhythm, where every breath is welcomed, every sigh received, every pause honored by your presence. Even as the darkness continues to deepen, there is no fear, no urgency, only the steady, gentle assurance of your faithfulness, a love that surrounds, protects, nourishes, and allows the soul to remain still, untroubled, unguarded, wholly at rest. Holy God, in this sacred quiet, the heart is reminded that your steadfast love is the ground beneath every hour, that your mercy is the shelter for every night, that rest itself is a gift from you, offered freely, embraced fully, and received without condition. The night continues its gentle unfolding, soft and unhurried, a stillness that seems to wrap the heart completely, every thought slowing, every breath deepening naturally, the body resting fully, the mind quieting without effort. Hands rest easily, shoulders softened, the chest rising and falling in a calm rhythm, the soul leaning into the quiet that surrounds it, as though the world itself has paused, and all that remains is this sacred presence of peace. Holy God, in this quiet dwelling, the soul abides in you. Trust deepens without struggle, faith rests without striving, every tension finds its release, every worry is met by your steadfast care, and the heart experiences the gentle shelter of your love. The night air seems tender, wrapping the soul like a soft cloak, each breath a reminder of your nearness, each exhale a release into your hands, every lingering concern softened, every hidden fear embraced, every part of the being held in mercy. Here, confidence grows quietly, not in action, not in words, but in the knowing presence of your faithfulness, like roots pressed deep into nourishing soil, like branches resting calmly in gentle starlight, everything secure, everything sustained, nothing left to carry alone. Thoughts drift lightly, fading into the soft rhythm of the night, the mind resting in the spacious quiet, the heart softening into trust, the soul becoming weightless in the gentle rhythm of your care. Holy God, your steadfast love surrounds this resting place, a faithful companion through every hour of darkness, a quiet assurance that nothing is lost, nothing forgotten, nothing beyond the reach of your tender presence. In this abiding, the soul feels rooted, yet free, held yet light, resting fully in the peace that comes from dwelling in you, protected by mercy, strengthened by love, and embraced by the quiet certainty of your faithfulness. The night grows softer, a gentle stillness wrapping every corner of the room, every breath a quiet rhythm, every heartbeat a steady companion. The body sinks further into rest, limbs heavy, yet light, mind and heart aligning with the calm presence that surrounds them. Breath moves easily, in and out, the rhythm slow and unhurried, each exhale releasing what was once tightly held, each inhale inviting a gentle renewal. The soul feels the weight of the day dissolving, carried away by the quiet trust in God's steadfast love. Holy God, as sleep draws near, the heart leans more fully into you, no longer holding, no longer guarding, only remaining, only trusting. Your love enfolds every part of the soul. Your mercy remains a steady presence, offering comfort and rest without condition. The mind drifts lightly, thoughts like feathers floating on still water, passing softly, fading naturally. No need to follow, no need to cling. Everything surrendered remains safely within your care. Nothing is lost, nothing is left unattended. The body feels weightless in this holy calm, each muscle softened, each joint released, hands and feet resting without effort, the chest rising and falling in quiet harmony, the soul absorbing the gentle assurance of your presence, that your steadfast love is a refuge, a shelter through every hour, even as consciousness begins to fade, even as the night deepens further. The heart remains anchored in trust, the soul embraced by your mercy, peace settling like soft starlight across every thought. Gentle and steady, constant, enduring. Holy God, in this near sleep, the soul is carried by your love, held tenderly, protected quietly, breathing in your presence, releasing all tension and unrest, remaining fully in the sacred stillness you provide. The body drifts closer to sleep, limbs heavy, heart quiet, every breath slow, steady, in and out, the soul feeling lighter with each exhale, the mind softening into the gentle rhythm of night, thoughts passing like clouds drifting over starlit skies, hands rest easily, shoulders soften completely, the chest rises and falls naturally, no effort, no tension, only the quiet surrender of being held in the unchanging presence of God's steadfast love. Holy God, as slumber draws near, trust deepens naturally, not forced, not earned, but flowing quietly from the heart that has rested in you, every concern released, every unease met with mercy, every quiet fear absorbed into your faithful care. The night seems to hold the soul tenderly, like soft wind through olive branches, like starlight over a calm valley, like a gentle current beneath a resting tree, everything held, everything steady, nothing shaken, nothing lost, even as awareness fades, even as consciousness softens towards sleep. Your presence remains, a constant companion through the dim hours, your steadfast love surrounding every part of the soul, your mercy holding what cannot be held by human hands. The heart feels fully safe, the mind feels fully still, the body feels fully rested, everything aligned with the quiet assurance of your faithfulness, everything surrendered without strain, everything embraced by your gentle nearness. Holy God, in this moment before sleep, the soul rests completely, carried in your love, encouraged to let go fully, supported in every breath, and embraced by your enduring care. The night has grown very quiet, every sound softened, every shadow resting in gentle calm. The body feels heavy, yet supported, the heart slows, the mind drifts towards stillness, and the soul hovers in the tender space between wakefulness and sleep. Breath flows effortlessly, in and out, a gentle rhythm carrying the soul toward rest. Muscles loosen fully, hands lie gently, shoulders relax completely, every part of the being embraced by quiet. Holy God, in this near sleep, the heart leans entirely on you. No words needed, no effort required, only the soft surrender of a soul held in your steadfast love, every lingering thought or worry laid down, every tension absorbed by your mercy, every breath a quiet offering of trust. The night seems alive with your presence, a stillness that watches tenderly, a quiet assurance that nothing is forgotten, nothing is left unguarded, like soft starlight on a resting valley, like a gentle breeze over olive branches. Your love encompasses everything. The soul feels weightless. In this sacred pause, floating between consciousness and sleep, yet fully supported, fully secure, trust deepening naturally, confidence growing quietly, peace settling over every fiber of being, even as awareness fades, even as the mind drifts into dreams. Your steadfast love remains, a constant presence through the night, a faithful companion in every shadow, a gentle anchor for the soul at rest. Holy God, in this near sleep, the soul rests completely, carried tenderly by your love, held securely in your mercy, trusting fully in your presence, and embraced in the gentle rhythm of your steadfast care. The night feels fully present now, soft, still, and embracing, every breath slow, every heartbeat steady, the body completely relaxed, the mind drifting gently, the soul resting deeply in the tender presence of God, hands and shoulders fully softened, limbs heavy yet supported. The chest rises and falls with quiet ease. Thoughts move lightly, passing without grasp or tension. The heart carried in a calm rhythm of trust and surrender. Holy God, in this sacred hour, your presence is a blessing, a quiet assurance that every part of the soul is held, every fear absorbed, every unrest met with mercy, every lingering concern embraced in your steadfast love. The night seems to whisper peace, like soft starlight on a quiet valley, like gentle wind through olive trees, like still waters reflecting the calm of the heavens. Everything rests, everything is secure, nothing pressing, nothing demanding, only the gentle rhythm of your faithful care. The heart leans fully into this blessing, trust flowing quietly, steadily, naturally. The soul feels weightless, yet anchored, peace spreading gently through every fiber of being, assurance of your love surrounding every corner of this moment, every breath a reminder that rest is offered freely. Holy God, let this blessing extend through the night, carrying the soul safely into deeper rest, softening dreams, calming thoughts, filling every quiet space with your mercy and steadfast love, preparing the heart for complete surrender to sleep and the gentle renewal that comes with morning. The night is complete in its quiet unfolding, every sound softened, every shadow at peace, the body fully rested, the heart steady, the mind serene, the soul held tenderly in the gentle presence of God. Breath rises and falls with perfect ease, in and out, each exhale releasing what remains, each inhale filling the spirit with calm assurance, the weight of the day fully carried away, replaced by the gentle rhythm of trust and surrender. Holy God, now, in this final hour before sleep, the soul rests entirely in your steadfast love, held in mercy, cradled in faithfulness, every lingering worry absorbed, every tender thought embraced, every part of the being fully secured in your care. The night stretches wide with peace, like soft starlight over still waters, like an evening breeze through quiet olive trees, like a valley wrapped in gentle shadow. Everything rests, everything is at ease, the soul free to surrender completely, the heart open to the quiet blessing of your presence. May your love continue to surround this resting place. May your mercy watch over every breath. May peace settle deeply into body, mind, and spirit. May trust grow quietly, steadily, endlessly. May sleep arrive gently, tenderly, as the soul remains fully carried in your faithful care. Holy God, bless this night. Bless this resting heart. Bless the quiet hours ahead. Let your steadfast love be the gentle lamp guiding every dream. Let your mercy be the soft covering holding the soul securely. Let your peace be the final gift before slumber. Amen.